The neon sign above the garage buzzed with a low, rhythmic hum, casting a purple and cyan glow over the metal workbench. Outside, the rain was pouring down on the sleek, towering skyscrapers of New Kyoto, but inside, 15-year-old Leo was in his zone. Leo was a scrapper. While other kids his age were busy playing the latest virtual reality games or hanging out at the hover caves, Leo preferred the real world, or at least the parts of it he could take apart and rebuild. His hands were covered in grease, and his desk was a chaotic graveyard of motherboard fragments, glowing plasma wires, and ancient mechanical gears. Beside him sat Cosmo, a small, spherical drone he had built entirely out of junkyard scraps. Cosmo's single ocular lens blinked a warm blue as it hovered in place, projecting a holographic screen into the air. "Leo," Cosmo's synthesized voice chipped in, sounding a bit like an old radio static. "The atmospheric pressure is dropping. Also, your dinner is getting cold." Again. "Just one more adjustment, Cosmo," Leo muttered, squinting through a pair of magnifying welding goggles. He was working on his prized possession, a modified, high-frequency data gauntlet. If he could map the frequencies correctly, he'd be able to tap into the city's open-source air tracks and finally fix the lag on his old hoverboard. He tightened a tiny screw on the gauntlet's core. A sharp click echoed through the garage. Suddenly, the warm blue light on Cosmo's lens flashed a violent warning red. "Warning," Cosmo beeped, its internal fans whirring loudly. "Unidentified frequency detected. It is not coming from the city grid, Leo. It's coming from below the signal." Leo pulled off his goggles. The holographic screen projected by Cosmo was going wild, filled with jagged, erratic green lines. It didn't look like static. It looked like code, but it was written in a language Leo had never seen before. It was deep, heavy, and structured, pulsing like a digital heartbeat. "Can you trace it?" Leo asked, his boredom instantly vanishing, replaced by a surge of adrenaline. "Tracing," Cosmo said, spinning in a small circle. "The origin point is directly beneath the Sector 7 junk market. Access Tunnel 4B. That area has been abandoned since the Great Blackout 10 years ago." Leo looked at the data gauntlet on his arm. The small LED display on the wristband was tracking the signal perfectly. He smiled, a spark of adventure in his eyes. "Grab your stealth mod, Cosmo. We're going exploring." 10 minutes later, clad in a waterproof dark jacket, Leo was navigating the rainy, narrow alleys of Sector 7. The junk market was closed for the night, its massive piles of discarded metal and old android parts looking like sleeping giants under the dark sky. They found Tunnel 4B hidden behind a rusted, heavy steel door covered in faded warning signs. Leo used his gauntlet to override the electronic lock. With a heavy groan of metal, the door slid open, revealing a pitch-black staircase leading straight down into the earth.